Captain Judy Rice here at KidVenture, EAA Air Venture in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Day 1. With me is Navigator Fred. Welcome, Navigator Fred.
Well, thank you very much.
And Navigator Fred and I are flying around the world next April from Sun and Fun, Lakeland, Florida Air Show. We're going to be live throughout all of Air Venture, talking to all of you here at KidVenture. Navigator Fred, that is the time. Each day we're going to be talking to you about different topics related to our flight, related to KidVenture, and related to Air Venture. Isn't that right, Navigator?
That's correct. And all of KidVenture here is set up so that all the stuff that we're talking about, there are booths here that have the same subject areas. So if you're here at Air Venture, you can come to KidVenture and delve deeper into the topics that we'll be talking about each day.
What is our topic today, Navigator Friend?
I forgot.
Oh my goodness. Regulations. Our topic today is regulations. That's right. Now, Navigator Fred, regulations in America, don't be shocked, is different in other countries. Guess what?
What?
It might be different from one country to the next country.
That's correct. And as a matter of fact, the nice thing about flying here in the United States is that the regulations are set up by the federal government. So that anywhere you fly in the United States, Hawaii, Alaska, Guam, Puerto Rico, all the areas that the United States has jurisdiction over, all fly under the same rules and regulations. So you can fly from Florida up to Wisconsin, and the rules will apply the same. The federal government has put together the rules that tell you what are the rules of the road as far as flying is concerned for all the different types of aircraft. They have another set of rules that talk about what you need to know in order to be able to become a pilot, and all the rules that are for each separate type of certificate that you can get, from private pilot, sport pilot, recreational, all the way up through airline transport pilot. There are rules and regulations for somebody who wants to be a mechanic and what they need to do in order to be able to make sure that the airplane is put together correctly and make sure that it's safe to fly. There's rules. Am I talking too much already?
No, I'm amazed.
That is correct. There's rules for airline flying, rules for flying as a private pilot just from one place to the other if you own or rent your own airplane. So all those rules are set up, and they're all the same all the way across the country.
Navigator Fred, now you're talking about rules. What kind of rules? Maybe you can't eat before you go swimming? Is that what you're talking about? When you're talking about rules of the sky? Help me out here.
So the regulations are set up so that when two airplanes are flying in the same airspace, everybody knows which direction the airplanes are supposed to be flying so that they don't run into each other. If you're coming in to flying in towards an airport, what route do you need to fly so that you know exactly where the other aircraft are going to be so that you can look outside and see and avoid, like another rule says, so that you can look outside, see where the other airplanes are, and stay away from them. How fast can you go? How slow can you go? All those rules and regulations are all there, just like as if you were driving a car and going across the highway. The same sort of rules, except instead of a book that thick like in most states, the rules and regulations for aviation are about that thick.
That's right. One of my favorite rules is the lights on the airplane. And that is the same throughout the whole world. That is one rule that does not change for the whole country. One of the reasons it's my favorite is, guess what? Red's my favorite color. Can you tell? The light on the end of the left wingtip where I sit in our airplane called Lulu is red. Did they do that just for me, Navigator?
I believe so, yes.
I think so. Now, Navigator Friend, I have flown part way around the world with my friend and mentor, Carol Ann Garrett. And I did that 2 years ago to learn how to follow certain rules. Rules are different in other countries. I met Carol Ann Garrett her third time around the world in Oman. We flew from Oman. If you're here, come visit our navigation area because we have it charted out. We flew from Oman to India and Thailand. We had 3 countries with 3 different Navigator Fred, I did mine.
That's right.
I did. And you have reporting boundaries called fur boundaries. Not as in fur of an animal, but every time you cross into a country, you must report at that fur boundary. An example of a rule that is very common in most countries, but America, you can't just go out and start your airplane up. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yes, you must request engine start. If you're in another country and you start your airplane up, you're going to get in trouble. Exactly like if you eat before dinner and your mother told you not to eat, you're in trouble. Navigator Fred.
Not Mom.
Mom! Mom! We have Shaylee. Shaylee, would you come on over? Shaylee is our KidVenture volunteer that is in charge of all the students that are going to talk to all of you. If you're here throughout this week, you stop by and see Shaylee. She'll set you up so you can talk live. Shaylee, what are some of the rules that you think would be here in America?
Outside voice.
Wow.
Like a cheerleader.
That's right.
Well, you might have to radio the tower before you land.
Very good. Very good. Now what happens if you don't have a tower? What do you think you're going to do?
You're going to radio to the ground.
Very good. You're going to say, hey, this is tail number of airplane. This is November Shaylee. And I'm out here and I want to land. Who do you have over here that's going to join us, Shaylee?
Emily.
Emily. Emily, come on down. Talk to the world, Emily. We got to shift over this way so everybody can see pretty Shaylee and see Emily. Emily, how about another country? What kind of rules, other than you keep search your engine up, do you think might be in another country? Could be here in America. You might have to ask. Very good. And Emily said you might have to ask to enter certain areas as you fly. In America, we have what's called MOAs. Not as mocha, but MOAs. Navigator Fred, what's a MOA?
That's a military operating area where the Air Force goes to practice aerial maneuvering.
That's right, Navigator Fred. How about restricted areas, Navigator Fred?
Restricted airspace is where bombs and rockets and bullets and missiles are flying around, and so you don't want to be there. That's why it's restricted.
Very good. And we would like to thank Shaylee, Emily, for a great job today. And you're going to be seeing a lot of Shaylee throughout the whole week. Come see Shaylee if you want to be on live TV. Navigator Fred, our time. Every day is going to be a different topic for all of you. Examples, human factors, weather, navigation. I can't do without my Navigator Fred. Join us. And thank you very much.
Stand for a second while I figure
It's going so fast you can't see. Like a strobe light on. And you'll know when that battery's dying.